Might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
Get ready for the cupcake turkey.
Can take a break.
I'm excited.
I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air like I don't.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Boom! Healthy by Mandy here for you guys. Boom! Healthy by Mandy here, guys, and today I'm gonna teach you how to make healthy fruit popsicles. I'm excited, you should be excited. Let's get excited and eat healthy. Okay, guys, so the ingredients are for today: strawberries, blackberries. I have Greek yogurt, non-fat, plain. This one's from Trader Joe's. It can be Oix, whatever Greek yogurt or regular plain yogurt you want. Up to you. I have a cutting board to cut it. I have the Ninja. You can use a NutriBullet too. And these thingies. Okie dokies. So, step one, you're gonna cut your fruits. I am going to make them with little fruits inside of them because I've tasted it that way and I love it. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have plain strawberries cut, and I'm also gonna be putting in here. So I'm going to use one strawberry. Okay, so I cut the strawberries into little squares like this. I'm gonna leave them on the side. And I'm also gonna now I'm gonna cut two blackberries. So we're gonna cut them in four because they're tiny. I'll probably put 2 or 3 in each. I'll cut one more because there's 4. Okay, so that's gonna be my little pieces. This is a little bigger. I want them tiny so that when I can bite into them when I'm eating the fruit, but it's not too overwhelming. Okay, so that's for later. Make the puree. So I'm gonna have my NutriBullet ready. I'm gonna cut up 5 strawberries just to make sure it's enough. If it's not, you can always drink it. Okay, 3. It all depends also on how big your popsicles. Mine aren't that big at all, so that's why. And I'm also gonna add protein and Greek yogurt, so it'll take up some space as well. So I'm just gonna do 5 strawberries. I'm gonna move a little bit. I'm just gonna include a handful of blackberries. Let's say like, I don't know, it really depends on the size, but I'll just put a handful on them. One more. One to taste, because I love blackberries. Okay. I'm also gonna do water. This is all I'm adding. I'm not adding any basic sugar. For sugar, you can use, I'd rather you not use sugar, but if you have to, you can add a little bit of honey if you wanna make it sweeter. Or if you can also add, you can add Truvia. I don't recommend having sugar, but if you really have to, you can use Truvia or you can use honey, okay? I'm gonna add this honey. This is just an extra sweetener, just to see how it tastes, because they like sweet, you know? So let's just do a little bit, like literally like a drop, and that's it. Now I'm gonna add water. That's a good amount of water. It just really depends on how much puree how much big these things are. So play around with it. If you want it thicker, then you can add more. Less water and more fruits. But because I'm adding the Greek yogurt and the protein, I think that that's enough. Tight close. Okay guys, so now if you have NutriBullet, if you have the Ninja, whatever it is, just play. Lock it, I didn't plug it in. Okay, so now we have your puree done. We have your cut strawberries. I'm gonna do 2 with Greek yogurt. Sorry, 1 with Greek yogurt, 2. We'll decide that. And I have my vegan protein. I'm also gonna try it with vegan protein. These are from Women Best. This is the one that I'm using right now. Ooh. Okay, next, I'm also going to mark them. So I got little tabs. So if you're choosing to do Greek yogurt and protein, I got little tabs so that I can mark which one I have so I don't get confused later. Okay, so we have these containers. You always wanna finish. The top is always gonna have the puree. So for example, I'm gonna start off by pouring a little bit of the puree, so it's like done in steps. So I'm gonna pour a little bit here. Oop, that was too much, that's okay. A little bit here, a little bit here, and a little bit here. Okay, so the one that's less is gonna be the Greek yogurt one. Let me clean the top so it looks nice. Okay, so you can just wipe up the top with a Bounty. That way it's not a mess when you come and try to take it out. It's not perfect here. Okay, so we're gonna do, these are my 4. I'm gonna put now the strawberries and the blackberries in each. I'm gonna use a little spoon to mix it in there so it mixes well. Okay, so now I'm just gonna mix it in there. Awesome. I'm gonna eat this cup. That's what I do. Okay. So now that I have it in there, let me get some water. Okay. So now that I have it in there, I'm gonna use the one that I'm gonna put Greek yogurt in, and I'm gonna add the Greek yogurt to it. You can add as much Greek yogurt as you want. Let me do it so you guys can see me. Okay, and I'm also gonna, I don't wanna put it in there so much, I just wanna form a layer of it. So I'm just gonna put it in there, layer it out, a little bit more. You can choose how much you want, that's up to you. And you can do like more layers in the beginning, it's really up to you. I'm gonna add protein powder. This one I am gonna mix it. So I'm gonna put it in this one. Okay. Put like 2 spoons, it's up to you. And this one I am gonna mix it a little bit. Next, I'll wipe it down a second. Okay, next I'm gonna add, so I've decided that I think I'm really gonna like the Greek yogurt one, and so is they. So we're gonna add another one with Greek yogurt. That way it's not just, it's also like something that you can fill you up a little bit. I left one without, I wanna taste all of them. Now we're gonna take the puree and we're gonna add to the top each one. Take a Bounty. I do recommend cleaning up your mess because that way when you go to eat it, it's a lot easier, it's a lot cleaner. And it looks okay guys, so now it's time to put the tops. Since we filled it to the top, we gotta be very careful. And another thing is we're gonna use this to our advantage, the thing that's here, the stick, because the protein one, you wanna make sure that you're mixing the protein in. If you did it with a spoon, it was gonna make a splash everywhere. So I'm just gonna, as I'm putting the Greek yogurt in, I'm also mixing the protein to stick to the container. We don't want it to like be one side tastes like protein and the whole thing doesn't. So I'm just gonna put a little bit. You make a priority of all of them, so the next time you can see which one you like more. If you like the protein one, if you don't, that's okay too. Okay, I think we're good here. I feel a little more smoother. Okay, we're gonna top it, and do not forget, I'm gonna write down here P for protein. And I'm gonna close it, or we'll just put it on top, it doesn't really matter. Okay. And voila! I'm excited, you should be excited, and soon you'll see what the results are. We're gonna put it in the freezer for at least 4 to 6 hours, or just leave it overnight. What's the rush?